Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Juicy and Unfiltered with Jen.
And B.
So today we're going to be talking about dating. What's happening with dating today?
I don't know. And are we going to talk about our personal stuff?
So I've always got stories to tell when it comes to my life. You know that I'm that dramatic. Not dramatic. I'm all about drama in my life, clearly. But if you want to start yours off, and I'll,
I feel
tell
like
you about mine.
I feel like I've blocked out all my past dating because for the life of me, I can't remember anything apart from the guy who shouted at me for being shorter than me. Let me try and
Have you
think.
had a guy have a go at you for not being able to drive? Not being able to drive. Sorry, something like that.
Yeah, but we were in a relationship.
Just whatever. Innit? These days, people think dating and relationship is the same thing, no?
Oh yeah, situationships.
Yeah,
I don't even
they're
know
all
what that
apparently they're all the
means.
same now. So whatever, innit? Hit
Yeah.
me. Tell
Okay,
me.
so I did find one online, which was they went on a first date, like it's a casual thing, which is always a good idea. They went to the park, they were having a picnic, again, really cute. And then halfway through, he looked at her and was like, I'm going to shit myself, and then ran off to a cafe.
That is disgusting. Like, what are you making? Freaking chocolate ice cream.
So he ran to a cafe and spent a good half an hour in the toilet, sent her a snap of him in the toilet.
With a penis and
I
everything.
don't know what it was because she didn't specify. And then she just called her dad to pick her up because
I would have called the police. Not that the police would do anything anyway, but like, I would have called the police and be like, oh my god, this man's like one of those, what are they called? The ones that open the jackets. Oof.
flashes.
Yeah. But they're flashing me through the phone instead.
Also, I don't understand what's with the pictures when they're on the toilet. I've had this
Same.
multiple times and I'm like, why?
So what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start doing the same. When I'm on the toilet and I'm on my period, I'm gonna take a snapshot of my underwear.
They'll probably like it. They'll probably
Ah.
pay you for it.
Do you know what? If they're gonna pay me for it, by all means, come on every month, let's go, cycle.
I was reading something about, or was I watching something? And it was literally saying, if a man wants to do something, he will do it. Like,
Hmm.
regardless of any situation like he's in.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is very true because I had, this is like many years ago, I'd started seeing this guy with, really new in a relationship. We'd been on like a few dates. No, I feel like we'd been dating a month. And he broke his foot, had to have an operation, had screws in
Mm.
his foot, had a cast, was on crutches. And at the time, I remember there was a movie that was out in the cinema that I really wanted to watch. Please tell me why this man took me to the cinema with his broke foot, screws in it, watched an almost 2 hour movie with me, didn't complain
Bless
once,
him. Bless him.
and he even like he arranged for me to get there and get home.
So now my question to you is, what happened? Why did you not keep him?
I think we just drifted apart. Like it was just, but yeah, he was like, yeah, clearly stupid. But yeah, like he was one of those like he didn't complain. Like that if you've broken any part of your body, I luckily touch wood, I have not. But I know from like other people, like your foot, if it's in position, it'll start swelling up.
Oh my god.
So he would have been in pain, but he didn't complain once.
Well, clearly B likes drama. That's why she never stayed with him. Okay, right?
No,
We all like drama,
but then
apparently.
I guess that shows like yeah, if he wanted to, he would.
Yeah, but this generation, I wouldn't say this generation. I don't think that's the right word. Like, this lot of men these days aren't men.
Yeah,
They want to take on the women as role as women. They want to take on the role as a woman.
they're in their princess era.
Yeah, but also I can't really say all men either because there is the rare ones. You know how they say, oh yeah, there's rare women that do this for you, do that for you, blah 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 blah. Now it's just changed. Maybe because the women just got so fed up with like, you know what, I'm doing this shit myself, so I'm gonna continue. Now it's harder. It's harder now for women to find that guy that's more manlier, I'd say, than them.
Yeah.
So yeah, he if he wanted to, he would. But where are you gonna find that man now these days?
Yeah, I know. Because now it's like you'll ask like a man in his 40s or 50s, and they'll be in a relationship for years. Oh, are you gonna like get married, settle down? And they're like, oh, I don't know, I'm not ready. Like, no.
Well, you better be ready
But
because you're
you've had,
dying.
yeah,
I mean, I mean, you don't have long left when you're dying. Oh
yeah, well,
shit.
you're old. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you confused about? And then some of
Mm.
these guys have kids with women. So you're in like a situationship, you have kids with these women, and you still don't know what you want?
And then,
What?
as well. Do you know what it is? Like these men, they're saying, "Oh, men, was it? What's that word? Men age like fine wine." No, you're not.
No.
Okay, look at you. You grow into the face that you like as you are. It makes sense. I can't. What's that word? If you're an asshole, you grow into an asshole. Your face turns into one, basically, right? Not literal asshole. If you're not like if you're a dickhead, right, throughout your whole life, your face is gonna show up and be a dickhead. Like it
It's
turns into
like,
that.
yeah, like karma shows up.
Yeah. So these people that in situationships are like mid 30s, going 40s, going 50s. Listen, you ain't young, right? You're ugly now. Like, sort yourself out. Give yourself a chance. Honestly, we don't need to give you a chance, but give yourself a chance, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and if you've got like a good woman, why are you, why are you like not locking that shit down? Why are you like cheating? Why are you looking at other women? This is what I don't understand.
Because they want validation.
Yeah,
They want validation, and to be honest, like, they want to see if the grass is greener on the other side. And
it
then,
never is.
yeah, and then they think, like, oh, you know what? I don't like this side. Let me go back. And by that time, a woman's like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
And that ain't our problem. That ain't no one's problem. And it could be the other way around as well for men as well, but this is from our own experiences. I just hate men at the moment. Okay, that's a bit too strong. I
Not
just
all men.
dislike men at the moment. Some,
Again, not all men.
maybe. Mm,
Yours majority.
yeah, I'll say I was trying to be
I mean, I
nice about
say
it.
this, but this week I had to be rescued twice,
Yeah.
twice by a man, which I feel like I don't ever need a man because I do shit on my own. I do like everything, like my own DIY. Like I built my own little cupboard, but I couldn't get out of my gate from my house.
Oh God, she became a damsel in
I
distress.
really did. Like I was
Ew.
literally like trying to open the gate, and the guy who comes to like cut the grass and stuff,
Yeah.
he saw me like struggling with the gate, and then he was like, "Oh, do you need help?" And I was like, "Oh, I think the gate is broken because I
Mm.
can't open it." Because that was my thought was, "Well, it's broken. I can't open it." And he literally, with his strength, like pulled it open, and then was like, "Oh, he just needed like a bit of strength." And then I walked off and went, "I guess I just needed a man." Then made him go pink.
All right, Johnny Bravo. Gosh, all you did was pull open a bloody gate. You weren't that bloody strong. Woman, use more of your strength,
Oh
please.
but I am quite freakishly strong. So when I pulled it, I was like, yeah, it's broken because I don't know what he did. And then the second time, again, I was driving out of my house. Someone parked in front of the gate, and they disappeared from their van. And this other guy was like, "Oh, why don't you come on top of the? Why don't you drive over on the pavement?" Oh,
Oh, dear me.
broke my mic. This is the shop. It was like, why don't you drive on the pavement and come through, like there's like these bollards, come
Mm.
through it. And then I was like, oh yeah, good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
It's alright, it's just one of those days. I'll let you off.
It was
I'll let you
it
off.
was 2 different days.
Uh,
It's just been a week
I
for
mean, if
me.
you didn't tell me that, yeah, I would let you off, and I can't let you off now. I'm gonna hang that on to you all the time. I'd be like, do you remember that time we got saved by a man? Do you remember that time you was a damsel in distress? Do you want to be like that man? You want to be like a female man? Go on. Like, the only reason I'm like this is well, I've had a lot of bad experiences. Like, again, I can say I'm a nice person, which I am.
You are.
Okay, but it's just that people just take the piss.
Sorry, I got my feet on your dog, you know.
That's fine. She seems to enjoy it anyway. She likes feet. My dog's a bit dirty like that, innit? But like, but like for me is I've been taking a piss out of too many times to the point I'm just like, I can't be bothered. So now I have trust issues,
Yeah, I have trust issues,
Like,
major.
yeah, I have trust issues, and then like I get paranoid, and I'm like, it's not worth my time anymore. And it's got to the point where I'm just like, I don't care. I just don't care. A man can tell me something, I'd be like, yeah,
You're a
whatever. Yeah,
liar.
don't talk to me. I don't want to know, bitch. Um, and
Please, the guys that talk to you, you don't even know that they're flirting with you.
I can't help that. Like, I'm actually just friendly. I'm naturally a person that's chatty with everyone when I want to be.
You are, but the guy was clearly flirting with you.
What did he ask me?
He was
So
asking you about your car
yeah, so
and then saying you had a nice car.
and I walked off. I walked off. I didn't even engage with
He
him.
was like, "What car do you have?" I don't know.
Yeah, as I'm walking off, like I don't know
And then he was
why.
like, "That's a really nice car," and you're like, "I know." And then he was really trying to like start a conversation with you, and you was like not having it.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if people are flirting with me only because I'm naturally a chatty person towards men and women. Whoever in
This
it.
is why you end up in like weird relationships, and you don't know
I
you're in a relationship.
can't help that either. Clearly, I'm just an all rounder now these days. Right?
Wait, are we in a weird relationship?
I hope not.
No, because I don't want to be. Although I am like your boyfriend.
Yeah, but you had to help me with a lot of things. Like,
Yeah, I had to like check out oil for her, which
I think the
do you
worst
know
thing is
what?
I know how to check it, but I'm like, can you just recheck it for me, please?
No, but it was the way that I went, just pop your hood. And then you was like, you went all girly at that moment. I went, pop your hood, let me have a look. And you went, oh, okay.
Ew. I turned into a female.
Yeah, and then when I checked your oil and then I popped your hood, like put your hood back down, you was all like, oh, thank
Do you know what, if a man did that to me, I'd be like, yeah, well, okay, thanks. I think that's me. Like if a man does something for me and I'm like thankful for it, I don't know what it is. It's just like I turn to some other person. I'm like, yeah, thanks. And really, I should be going, thank you.
Yeah. I
Like
mean, you're
that's not
like that with
fun.
me when I checked your tires as well.
Yeah, I'm like that with
Clearly,
my.
I do all the man jobs for you.
Yeah, but you know
Pump
what
your
the worst thing
tires,
is?
check your oil.
I can build cupboards though. I can build cupboards. I can do all the DIY in the house and do everything in the house myself. Apart from drilling into concrete. Now that's something I'll get my sister to do. Again,
Yeah.
my sister to drill into the wall with a drill
See how
thing.
strong
Yeah,
us women are.
yeah. I can't. That's the only thing I can't
We could
do.
just do it all ourselves.
Yeah,
What do we need men for?
sperm to create more humans. That's it.
Do you know, I saw this thing. We've gone so off topic, by the
Go,
way. But
go.
I saw this thing and it said, if men disappeared for 24 hours, what would you do? And women were like, oh, I'd wear what I want. I'd put two headphones in and go for a jog, walk down the street, like not caring what I'm wearing, not having to like hold mace or like a weapon in their hand. And I was like, and when I thought about it, and I was like, oh my God, the things that we do to keep ourselves safe.
Hold on. Stop. Some women were like, I can wear what I want.
Yeah.
What dirty asshole is stopping you from wearing what
It's
you
not
want?
about that. It's just like, if you're wearing maybe like a certain type of clothing, you're going to get attention from men. And then they're going to start like thinking, oh, you're easy. And they start following you and stuff.
Your balls are out. You're not easy. Like even if you wanted to be easy, you can't be easy because look at it. It's disgusting. It's balls, the hairy balls or bald balls or whatever fucking ball, big, small. I don't know. Like your balls are out. No one's gonna find it enticing. That's nasty. If anything, I'll probably shoot it instead.
I
Which one?
don't
Left or
know.
right? Left or right?
Yeah, but
Hey,
then there are men that will control what their woman wears as
that's
well.
stupid.
Yeah.
Like if you respect your woman and if you're confident enough in yourself, you wouldn't give a shit of what your woman's wearing. You trust her enough. Obviously, if it was me and if I was there to ever get into a relationship again, right? I'll wear what the hell
She's
I
already
want.
in one. She doesn't know.
I'm probably in about 10. But like
Not with me.
but like no. But like what was it? If I was in a relationship and it's a healthy one and the guy is confident of himself, he ain't gonna care what I wear. But at the same time I would be respecting myself anyway and kind of in a way, have him on my mind, be like, okay, my tits are kind of really, really out, so I'm gonna put a shirt on top. I can wear a dress, but I'll put a shirt on top. That's me
Hmm.
anyway, So it's kind of like,
But imagine, right? 24 hours, the whole world,
what would I do?
men disappear. What would you do?
Go to their bank accounts. No, why not? Do you know how many? Do you
She
know how many men?
thinks.
No, do you know how many men I've dated and have used me for money?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah. So if men disappeared for 24 hours, right?
She'd go after revenge.
Yeah, and you know what I'd do? I would make all the bankers that are women, my friends, right? Draw out all the money from the assholes that I've dated, or whatever. Put it all into my account. So when they come back, be like, bitch, how are you gonna pay now?
I feel like they should give us compensation.
Isn't there like a rule now, not a rule, law now that's passed, saying if you give like a woman emotional abuse or something like that? Or was I dreaming?
Emotional abuse.
Yeah, is
What,
it?
and they have to pay?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think let me tell you, unless I was dreaming about it. Clearly, I dream about
No, I know that I saw that there's going to be a law next year. If you're married and you cheat, is that the
That's the
one?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Do you know what? I'm gonna get into a relationship. Loads of them. Make sure the man cheats.
No, you have to be married.
Oh, I'll marry them then. Whatever.
How many guys are you marrying?
Fuck
The way
knows.
you marry them.
Yeah, I will marry them and be like, cheat on me.
If you say it like that, they're not cheating on you.
No, but I'll say
Go
it when there's
cheat
no
on me.
cameras. But no, honestly, if the world had no men, I would literally make sure that my dog's streaming. And you probably can't hear it anyway, but I can. But like, I would literally make sure I'd empty all those bank accounts and make sure when they come back, they struggle for all that like emotional and mental and whatever abuse you want to call it.
I feel like if you had 24 hours without men, you would go crazy in the gym
Yeah,
using all the equipment that they
yeah.
hog.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why do men do that? And why do men feel like, oh, she's flirting with me because she's asked me for help in the gym? No.
Wait, do men think that? Because I always ask for help.
Yeah. Well, for me anyway,
Oh,
my thing had this guy who was Johnny Bravo came up to me and tried to chat to me. I had earphones in. Listen, if I got earphones in, don't talk to me. If I don't have earphones in, still don't talk to me. All right, I'm in the gym for a reason. That's the workout. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Is that simple? Why are you coming to my like area to talk to me? So how much can you lift? How much can you do this? So where are you from? Listen, listen, listen. Look.
I can't hear
I don't want to talk
you.
to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you. You're making me sick. You're a man. All right, just get out of my face. And then clearly my face looked very, very uncomfortable. Then I gave a really like face of fuck off, and he got the message. Now, why are you pulling weights like you're gonna break your back? Stop. You look stupid. Just carry the weights that you can handle, not the ones that you're gonna injure yourself with. I mean, that's me, innit? I can't wait to go to the gym without men. I mean, there's women only gyms, but I feel like they're gonna be quite bitchy though.
I feel like they're very. There's nothing local. That's women only.
Yeah.
I have a section that's women only in the gym, but it doesn't have everything, like everything that I need.
Oh, so women are discriminated in gyms now. I'm getting so fed up with this world at the moment. You know that. What is it with men and their stupid little penises? Not that I know that every single one's got like stupid little penis, but you act like one. You act like one.
Again, not all men.
Like, what is it? Why do women say equal opportunities on equal like of what genders or you bloody call it, right? But yeah, you still talk about how men get paid more than women, how men are supposedly better than women. How I don't know why I'm getting so angry. We're talking about dating, and I'm really angry with
We
men.
literally have stopped talking about dating ages ago.
Yeah, but what I can say, if I want to talk about dating again, is that I had very bad experiences dating. I've dated gay men, yes, gay men that used me as their girlfriend, right, to make sure to their parents that they look straight when actually they like dick. Yeah, I've had men that it's not funny, by the way. Like it really isn't funny this part, but I found it funny afterwards. I'm just not making it sound any better.
We laugh at
One
our trauma.
ex, yeah, one ex, I broke up with him, and I had to call the ambulance because he wanted to commit. He wanted to unalive, you know, by
Because
taking
you broke up with
yeah,
him.
by taking one
Oh.
paracetamol and and like a glass that big, but whiskey that much,
Oh
and I went,
my god.
no,
I'm
can't
not
laugh.
laughing. I'm not laughing at the fact that he tried to unalive himself. I'm laughing at the fact that one
One
paracetamol.
paracetamol. Yeah, I'm saying.
One paracetamol doesn't even like help your headache.
I mean, I dose myself on paracetamols when I have headaches. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's what he did, and I called the ambulance, and they looked at me, and I don't even know why I was in the ambulance, right? And the lady was like, "You can do better." And the worst thing is, I knew I could do better. He was ugly. I mean, obviously it's all about looks, but then again, I don't trust that either. Because look, I purposely didn't go for looks. On personality, I got nowhere. I went for
Yeah.
looks, and not personality, didn't get nowhere. And try and find me someone in it with both looks and personality is hard.
You go for looks, you still get screwed. You go for personality, you still get screwed.
You go for the personality and looks, you probably get double screwed.
I remember going out with this guy who was, oh my god, like beautiful. It was an
Are you sure?
absolutely yes.
Not hammerhead, where his eyes are here.
No, this guy was.
Okay,
I'm
got
not
one.
talking about.
I'm joking,
No, this was like. I feel like this was like uni days, and he was absolutely beautiful, but he was dumb, and I could not have a conversation with him. And like, yeah, you can't like someone so beautiful, and you don't talk.
Get out of my face.
Like,
Why are you in uni?
well, he
Like,
wasn't even in uni. We met in a bar.
that's the
Says it
worst
all.
places to meet someone. Saying that I met someone in a club and that went downhill.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know where do people meet like now, like online. The apps are a mess
Atrocious.
because you get catfished. You see someone on there and you think, "Oh my God, he's really nice," and then you find out he's married, got kids,
I
and
always
has
get
a
the one.
secret wife as well.
I always get the ones that are like, "Oh, so what are you into with sex?" Before they get into a relationship. I'm like, "No, get out of my face. Get out of my face." I'm not gonna lie, you know, there has been some times where I get so fed up with men, I just make a whole entire fake like profile, and they ask me questions, and I'm like talking bullshit on this thing I don't know what I'm talking about. I sometimes use Google to how do I answer this, and I use Google Answers. I'm like, I'm doing that to you because I know you're an asshole. Yeah, well, you know, that's the least they, you know, should expect from me. Because I've got more. I've always got more.
So evil.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But like, maybe you shouldn't be asking that question.
Yeah.
You
And I
want to
feel
get to
like
know
I
someone.
make the mistake that I make is saying yes to date.
I get scared of seeing people, you know, when it comes to dates. 'Cause I'm like, what about if you don't look like you?
What do you mean?
Some people lie about their own ethnicity.
Oh yeah.
You
It's
know.
ethnicity, age. Like I remember someone was like, "Oh, it was so clear that they had pictures. They were old." I
Yeah.
was like, "These are clearly old pictures." And no, 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 these are recent.
Why are you looking like that then?
They were old pictures.
Nah,
He was
nah,
old.
get out my face, man. And like all these, like I get it, women like older men and
I
women
don't
like
know.
other men.
Younger men like older women.
Yeah, and that one as well. I was trying to think in my head, does that make sense? Um, but like some of you men are way too old. Some of you women are way like, come on, think about it. Why are you dating your daughter?
Older men. Okay.
Or why are you dating your son? Or why are you dating your granddad?
Listen, love is love.
Oh, get on my face. Right? There's no such thing as love
Yeah,
until it
there's
presents
not.
itself to
If
me.
if you're like old and they're young, you're yeah. There's
So are
you.
you trying to say that my love of my life isn't even born yet? It's still a sperm in someone's balls.
Oh my god, you have to wait for him to be born. Oh,
What? Yeah,
no,
no
thank
thanks.
you.
Like, what we'll do is get married for a year and then kick bucket.
At least you would have had a really happy year.
The fact that I'm laughing.
That 1 year would be like everything for you after everything you've been through.
That is not worth it. Who the hell would think that's worth it? No, I'll wait my entire life for this 1 year. Come on. At least give me 2.